Hello, welcome to BioGreat TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Major natural resources in Nigeria. Nigeria, located in West Africa, is one of the most remarkable countries in Africa, and it is so for several reasons, one of which is its population. It is the most populous nation in Africa. In fact, if you take away half of Nigeria's population, which stood at 198 million in 2018, it will still be the most populous nation in Africa, or a close second after Ethiopia. It is the 7th most populous in the world, and 1 out of every 7 black people in the world is from Nigeria. According to projections, by 2050, Nigeria's population would have hit 440 million. Only China and India would have bigger populations than Nigeria by then. Having said that, Nigeria's #1 natural resources is, wait for it, people. You didn't see that coming, right? But it is. Imagine the sheer size of the market available to entrepreneurs who sell goods and services. If you have a good and affordable product, you have a ready market in Nigeria. Think of the hundreds of thousands of young people who graduate from the nation's higher institutions every year. That is surplus of labor. No wonder a lot of highly trained professionals of Nigerian descent are found all over the world. If you think people should not be on the list of Nigeria's natural resources, well, Nigeria happens to have several other resources. Let's look at some of them. Petroleum. Nigeria is the largest producer of petroleum in Africa, the 12th largest in the world, and the 8th largest exporter. Nigeria also has the 10th largest proven reserves worldwide. Petroleum plays a large role in the Nigerian economy, to say the least, accounting for 40% of GDP and 80% of government earnings. Oil was first discovered in Oloibiri in Rivers State, Nigeria in 1956. Other important oil wells discovered during the period were Afam and Bomu in Ogoni Territory. By 1957, production of crude oil had begun, and in 1960, a total of 847,000 tons of crude oil was exported. Nigeria has a total of 159 oil fields and 1,481 wells in operation, according to the Department of Petroleum Resources. The most productive region of the nation is the coastal Niger Delta Basin in the Niger Delta or South-South region, which contains 78 of the 159 oil fields. Natural gas. If you think Nigeria has huge deposits of crude oil, then her natural gas reserves are nothing short of gigantic. Nigeria's gas reserves are 3 times as large as her oil reserves, with well over 187 by 1,012 cubic feet of gas reserves. The biggest natural gas initiative is the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Company, which is operated jointly by several companies and the states. Gold. There are proven reserves of gold in the schist belt of Nigeria, located in the southwestern part of the country. Gold production began in 1913 and peaked in the 1930s. But during the Second World War, production began to drop and has never really bounced back. Currently, there is no large-scale gold mining operation in Nigeria. Most of the mining carried out are on a small scale. Other mineral resources found in Nigeria include coal, bitumen, lignite, iron ore, uranium, and columbite. Besides mineral resources, Nigeria is also rich in agricultural resources. Agriculture is an important aspect of the nation's economy, and before the oil boom, it was the mainstay of the economy. As of 2010, about 30% of Nigerians are employed in agriculture. Major crops grown in Nigeria include beans, cashew nuts, cassava, cocoa beans, groundnut, gum arabic, kola nut, maize, sesame, melon, millet, palm kernel, palm oil, plantain, rice, rubber, sorghum, soybeans, banana, and yam. Between 1980 and 2016, Nigeria's yam production increased from about 5 million tons to 44 million tons. In the past, Nigeria was famous for the export of groundnuts. There were massive groundnut pyramids in Kano, which were exported to the rest of the world. Cocoa. Cocoa is the #1 non-oil foreign exchange earner for Nigeria. In 1969, Nigeria produced 145 tons of cocoa beans but has the potential for over 300,000 per year. Cocoa farming provides a potential source of foreign exchange as Nigeria looks to diversify its economy. Rubber. After cocoa, rubber is the second largest non-oil foreign exchange earner. The Rubber Research Institute of Nigeria carries out several researches into the production of rubber. Its findings are transferred to farmers who try to use the acquired knowledge to better their yields. Oil palm. Nigeria was once a leading nation in oil palm production. So global was her prominence that a country like Malaysia sent experts to come understudy Nigeria's oil palm production process in order to replicate it in their own country. Even though Nigeria's prominence has dropped, the oil palm industry still constitutes a significant sector of the Nigeria's economy, providing food and raw materials for the food, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, plastics, and the bioenergy industries. Arable land. A great part of Nigeria's land area is arable and supports good yields of crops. In 1990, 82 million hectares out of Nigeria's total land area of about 91 million hectares were found to be arable. That is over 90% of the total land area. This means you can grow crops on almost every land surface in Nigeria. Awesome, right? All these and many more make Nigeria the largest economy in Africa and indeed deserving of the moniker, the giant of Africa. What have we missed out of these resources? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.